Love and Death, Sex Without Love. English 130, Module 3.4, Themes in Poetry 2025 defines the theme as a summary of the subject's meaning. Olds, Sex Without Love. 1942's theme is actual sex without love. It is as superficial as skating through life just to keep up appearances with others, and as unfulfilling as appreciating the appearance of food and not the taste. Quote, how do they do it, the ones who make love without love? Beautiful as dancers, gliding over each other like ice skaters, over the ice, fingers hooked inside each other's bodies, faces red as steak wine, yet wet as the children at birth whose mothers are going to give them away. End quote. As unfulfilling as loveless sex is for the partners it can create children the parents give away because if superficial partners skate through life and don't love each other, how could they love their children? Another theme is the fulfillment of sex. If sex with love validates the sex in ways comparable to worshiping the unabridged words of God, which speaks on the rewards of living in reality incomparably, quote, they are the true religious, the purest, the pros, the ones who will not accept a false messiah, love the priest instead of the God. They do not mistake the lover for their own pleasure. End quote. Olds 1942 indicates that sex without love is selfish, as authentic love should seek to please your partner and only seek pleasure from their pleasure, just as a priest should speak to honor God's word above their own word. Personally, deriving pleasure from your partner's pleasure is like obtaining pleasure from God's pleasure. Death be not proud. The theme of Death be not proud is death is weaker than it appears. People have feared death more than it deserves. Quote, death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. For those who think thou dost overthrow, die not, poor death, yet canst thou kill me. End quote. Death is prouder than it deserves. It shouldn't be feared because it does not overthrow people or harm them when they're killed. Another theme is, although everyone's soul continues after death, the best people continue to experience pleasure while worse people don't, so it's rewarding to do our best in life. Quote from Rest and Sleep, which but thy pictures be, much pleasure then from thee much more must flow, and soon as our best men with thee do go, rest of the bones and soul's delivery. End quote. Indicates death is when the body rests, but the best people's pleasure doesn't stay behind with the body's bones in death. It continues with the soul. Another theme of Death Be Not Proud, 1609, is nobody's too powerful to escape death. Death can become relief from life's pain. Quote, thou slave to fate, chances kings and desperate men, and dost thou with poison war and sickness dwell, popular charms can make us sleep as well, and better than thy stroke, why swellst thou then? One short sleep past we wake eternally, and death shall be no more death, thou shalt die. End quote. There's many ways to die painfully or peacefully. We may not experience pain in our afterlife, or afterlife can be relieving. Conclusion. Sex without love can create families that don't love each other. It's blasphemous to recreation to bring children here without love. Death happens to everyone. If we try our best in life, we can continue to experience pleasure in our afterlife.